GGRC.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining me, RC, here on another Quicksave Review. Welcome to the world of Woven. This is a very beautiful 3D world right here, isn't it? Guys, I want to give you sort of a heads up first, just to let you know that Woven is not the type of game that I normally review on the channel. You know, that is to say that this game, they advertise as a very...
Feel safe, I guess.
The narrator chiming in every now and then. This is a very laid-back, colorful adventure, as somewhat paraphrased from the description of the game here. But you play as this character Stuffy here. He is indeed a stuffed animal, and the whole point of this game is that it's a laid-back, walking adventure where you are unlocking different parts and patterns for your Stuffy character here. So you have Stuffy, who's your stuffed friend here. You also have this little light bulb bug guy who kind of follows you around and does different things. I actually have found this flower here. I'll show you one of the abilities that Stuffy can do here. So he could stomp his foot to open up this flower, for example, right? So you hold the right trigger and you point to the ability you want to use, which is that. Boom! Opens up the flower. Now, we got to switch over to our little bug friend. And he is going to scan it. And boom! There we go. We got fire red. Or, I guess the other side. Fire red. There it is. We're at 5 out of 30 for patterns on this level right now. So with Woven, kind of what you see is what you get here. Like I said with the description, laid back game where you're walking around and interacting with things, but you know, you're kind of interacting with whatever abilities you have here at your disposal, right? There isn't a lot there. Now, this game obviously is a game that is, in my opinion, definitely built for kids. This game is on the Switch as well. I'm playing the Steam version, but this is like one of those games that on the Switch seems like a perfect fit, doesn't it? We're going to jump up over here to this thing here. So these machines here, you can actually change the parts of your stuffed animal.
Admitted, a short intermission was fine. His actual enthusiasm showed by asking Stuffy, "What color and shape shall it be this time?"
So every now and then, this narrator guy will jump in and do a little rhyme as well, which is also plays into the idea that this is definitely a game for kids to enjoy here. So you throw your bug up here, and here we go. We can now change up what our character looks like. So the original look of your character is the elephant here, right? This is Stuffy. That's the character you start out with. But what I think is cool is that you, throughout the game, will collect different heads that you can change the character to. So you can change it to this like aardvark looking head. You can go over to the different pieces, and you can actually change what the arms and stuff look like as well. And then when you're done, oh, we weren't quite done. Hold on one second, let's get back to it. There we go. Back to our aardvark head. It keeps popping out. I don't know why. Come on. Trying to change you up here, buddy. Trying to change you up. Alright, we want the aardvark head. There we go. So let's say, for example, we want to change part of his arm to like a mustard color like that. Or if you want to change his chest to, I don't know, like this plum color. Like that. You could do all that kind of stuff, which I think is a lot of fun. You can also change the way the thing looks entirely. You can give the arms like a knitted look, like that.
Oh, I do like the sun.
Or you can give things like a little bit of a leather look as well. So if we pick the elephant leather, like that, there we go. We have our elephant feet. And of course you could edit the colors of the toenails and fingernails too. This should be fun. You can change it to this like patterny crazy looking color here, you know, rainbow style thing here. We can do the same thing for his horns and his ears, which is kind of fun. So let's go ahead and change the aardvark head. Look at that, completely different character. How fun is that? Looks like he's wearing a coat, really. So that is the crux of this game, is to collect patterns and looks for your character and to change up the colors. and patterns for your character look completely different. Look at this. We have a gigantic
Lots of big
woolen
mountains here, aren't there?
Woolen snake, rather.
The big snake looked Stuffy up and down and shook his head with a passion. Could it be because their outfits did not match? Glitch had no idea snakes could care about fashion. Well, me neither, but apparently they do.
Aha, so they give you a clue as to where the pattern is that you can get. So at least they give you a clue, because I was about to be like, dude, I don't know where to go. So apparently we need to change our whole color to green. So we were partly green, but we need to scan this pattern over here to get by the snake. Aha. Oop, did it not count because I walked away? There we go. Grass fashion. Alright, let's see if we can do this here. It's the first time I had a character request that I actually changed my color up. Okay, we want to go to knitted, right? So we're going to go back to change all these colors here. And I don't know how much of our... Oh no, maybe we need jade. Maybe that's what we need. Okay, I bet that's the color we need. Let's do that. Alright, so we're all green now. Let's grab this. So yeah, I don't know if every patch on my character needs to be this plaid color, but we'll do it just so we can get by the snake, because I don't know what he's expecting. But honestly, it's a pretty cool look anyway. Let's go see if he digs this. I don't know how specific we actually have to be here. Let's see what the snake says. Will he let us through?
It is a good start, but if you insist on going for a fashionable fit, there is no overdoing it. Back to the machine with you.
Oh, maybe he wants me to use that pattern completely all over. Okay. Because I thought he wanted me to look like him, green and plaid, but apparently he wants me to be completely plaid. Okay. Let's try this again, shall we? Beautiful little world to walk around in. One of the things that I am not very happy about with this game, though, is the fact that your character cannot jump at all. I do not like that. It's such a beautiful little place that I feel like I should be able to, like, just jump around in, you know what I mean? But when you're walking your character around, literally the only... Look at that. Completely plaid anteater guy. This is all you can do. You can walk around, and then you can pick one of your abilities to use, and that is it. That's all you can do. And of course, you could change your patterns up and stuff like that, but truly, when they say a laid-back game, they mean it. Would have been like to be able to jump, though, even if it doesn't do anything, really.
Nodded approvingly of Stuffy's fancy display, seemed happy, and lifted his tail out of the way.
There we go. Thanks,
Right,
Snake.
Let's go.
Very nice. Thank you, Snake. We'll be seeing you. Let's see what other mischief we can get into over here.
They had to find a way up to the Red Mountain Range. Stuffy's current shape would give trouble, but that they could change. Rather, it was in his wandering attention that the challenge lay. Glitch gently reminded Stuffy not to stray. Surely there was no sense in cuddling the sheep, or playing chase with the bees, nor looking for other hidden adventures between the trees. They should follow the road forward and... What was that?
Whoa!
Glitch saw a metal spider. Fear tightened his wings. Memories of darkness stunned him with a vision of long metal limbs. For a moment, his head reeled with confusion. There was no spider there. Stuffy waited for him, unaware. It must have been an illusion.
Interesting. Spider illusion. I love Stuffy's face when you come back from that too. He's like, "Oh my god!" Is it just me, or the rhyming is a bit weird and off in this game? I'm not sure what it is. But sometimes when he does his rhymes, it doesn't quite work sometimes, at least for me.
More sheep, although one of them looked unique. Sure, Glitch could scan the pattern, as long as the sheep were meek.
Okay, we got the sheepy. Can we get the black sheepy? There we go. Blackie and sheepy. So we're getting patterns all over the place here. Now, I also want to remind everybody, I am in the first level of this game. Here we go. We can actually use an ability here, which is great. Push. Use the force push. Very nice. We are in the first level of this game, so I am not very far. In fact, when I started recording, I was a little over a half hour in, having beaten the tutorial and everything like that. But for me, I felt like that was enough to kind of talk about this game.
The apples hanging from the tree,
for those people who'd be interested.
And suddenly knew that Apple Red was all he ever wanted to be. Glitch sighed. This Stuffy was very easily distracted. Should he really even bother? Okay, let's get Stuffy them apples, one way or the other.
Oh, we got this warthog running towards the apple that we just kicked out. Oh, so I see. So we knocked this one over so we can walk through, but we got to get to the other side of this one to knock that one over to get through. It's almost like making a passage to get through that tiny little area there. So doesn't look like we can get through here. I'm not sure what's up with the metal spider though. There's some real darkness in Stuffy's life, it would seem. It would seem. All right, we got some rubber ducks. We got the warthog over here eating the apple. I'm not sure what that's all about. There's something we got to put together there, I'm sure. Let me go check out these flowers here. I hear and see sheep. Nothing going on with the flowers, though. There is a mushroom pattern over there, I bet. Let's see if we can get down there and get over to that. We'll change up our Stuffy here. Give him a different look with some red, maybe. We are in the holiday Christmas season here, so maybe we'll do something like that. Oh, you don't want to scan the mushrooms? Oh, here's one to... Good, I didn't come down here for nothing. That's interesting. That is... Oh, giraffe. Okay. So there must be a giraffe head somewhere for us to collect too, right? That was the other piece of this game I wanted to show off because I did unlock 2 heads already. I wanted to unlock one more to kind of show you guys how that works. It's a mini game where you have to actually tap your D-pad to the beat. It's sort of like a, Guitar Hero DDR type of situation where you go to unlock different looks and heads for your character.
Something is missing.
Big beavers over here. All right, let's go ahead and let's change it up, shall we? All right, so we got fire red. Let's do some... that's a pretty sharp look, right? Let's do red limbs. Let's stick with... No, I like the woolly look. Yeah, the olive here. Let's go with the olive. And then we'll stick with the crazy rainbow thing for the middle pieces. There we go. So a little bit Christmassy almost. All right, let's go check out this beaver. See what's see what's going down. They angry? They are angry. Scan him. Nut. This is kids games, guys. It's a kids game. Why are we, why do we have big beavers and we're getting the nut pattern? That's all I'm gonna say here. Okay, we scared him away. So now we can get across here. I really scared him away. He's like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna jump off the cliff. Over the waterfall. Guys, again, kids game. There's no way he could have survived that fall. There's no way. Absolutely ridiculous. Alright, moving on. This is a bumpy looking tree right here. These beavers do not like me. Okay, we're continuing down the road.
One river down, and one more was due. Still, Glitch felt this world was in danger, even if that was hidden from view. And even more the stranger, he felt there was something he should do. Was his pull to the moon some sort of meaningful communication? Or no more than a firefly's fascination?
Who could say? Who is this?
The squirrels fled Stuffy. A rhyme came to Glitch's mind. Birds of a feather flock together. Ha ha! I'll let you figure this one out.
That's a nice look. Oh yeah, Stuffy can talk, by the way. He can make fun little sounds and such. We didn't want to pass the beaver area just yet, though. We wanted to go see what that warthog thing was all about, right? Let's go see what that is all about.
This valley seems without peril.
Can I go this way? It would seem there is something over here. What is hidden over here? Let's find out, shall we?
He remembered the song that sang for so long, singing to the life of any. There had been so many, and now all was gone. The song was broken, no words were spoken. Who had broken the song? What had been many?
Okay. New memory. New ambiguous memory. All the rhyming and stuff is almost like more ambiguous than a David Lynch movie at times. Definitely not as creepy, but still odd. Alright, I don't know if there was like an easy way to actually get over to that warthog area or not. I feel like we passed all of our opportunities to get over to that area unless I missed something over here. There's the road. That's where we came in from. Oh yeah, there is the log. Okay. So can you walk this over there? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Oh, we got ducks. Look at these ducks. Those few in the back are kind of like hovering in the air, it would seem. Yeah. Couple ducks hovering in the air. Those are some talented flying ducks. Don't even have to flap their wings. Ah, okay, here is the other path. I see. So this is the path that's going to cut the way.
Is gentle in this valley.
Yes, yes. This is going to cut the way for us to get over to that warthog quicker, beat him to the apple, I suppose. So, let's go for it. We can give it a shot. Yeah, so I was talking about how beautiful this game is. What it really reminds me of is old Rareware games. You know, like Banjo-Kazooie style. It's kind of a mix of that and like Yoshi's Woolly World or something like that. But the gameplay is definitely not the same. Gameplay is a little bit more action-packed, action-oriented in those games. This obviously is a much more like puzzle focused, you know, exploration focused style game. Which is not a bad thing by any means. Like I said, just a kind of a different thing. Alright, so we got apple red.
Oh, I do like the sun.
Is that all I had to do was scan the pattern? Oh, I guess so. We're not scanning the warthog. Okay. See you later, dude. I guess that's all we needed. I'll take it. Alright, let's move on. We'll give it a few more minutes here. If I don't find another, you know, head mini game here, then we might just move on here. But yeah, not a bad thing whatsoever. Like I said, I feel like this is a game the kids would just have a ball with looking at and redoing Stuffy to make him look different. With my son, you know, he's just about 4 months old. I feel like this would be a great introductory game for him to play around with, just to walk around, to change the way Stuffy looks, or for us to play together, for him to, like, you know, say, hey dad, you know, change him to look like this, now change him to look like that, and just having fun doing that kind of thing. I can totally see that. But for those gamers looking for something a little bit more action-oriented, I don't know that you're going to get much out of this. There we go, it's another pattern. There is an island over there in the middle. I don't know that that's a place we can get to, though. I hear woodpecker. The reason I'm looking for this woodpecker is because earlier in the game, there was actually a woodpecker that I had to scan to get his pattern. So I don't know if all the woodpeckers have a different pattern for you to get or not, but I don't seem to hear him anymore. Okay, let's see here. Oh, there is a path going that way. It is off the beaten path, the normal...
Was this the quickest way upwards? Glitch didn't think that would be the case. There was no way to tell where the path went. Stuffy thought something interesting would be around the bend. But honestly, doesn't he always?
Yeah, Stuffy is, he's an exploring kind of dude. Oh, that's fun. New cave discovered. Oop, this one. So there we go. Discovered a cave. I don't think there's anything else in here, though. Just the cave itself. One of the other things that I'm not the biggest fan of with this game, when I was talking about how you can't jump, like, this world begs for you to be able to jump around, is that sometimes when you're going up and down a path, it's very strict as to, like, where you can and can't go. You can see the, you know, the boxes between here. It makes sense because you're walking up and down, or rather, yeah, you're walking alongside a rock, so it makes sense you wouldn't be able to walk into the rock. But sometimes when you're going up and down these areas here, sometimes it's interesting, the areas it'll let you walk up and down, and then the areas it won't. You also can't walk through any plants whatsoever, which I find kind of annoying, but...
It is cozy,
you know,
here.
no big whoop there, I suppose. Okay, moving on, moving on. Yeah, we can't go anywhere up there. And so this game, like, while exploration is definitely, you know, somewhat embraced, it's also, like, it's one of those things they also don't want you to do too much of. They sort of block your way.
Oh, never mind.
I'm not sure what he's talking about. But it's one of those things where, you know, you want to go up or down to an area to go look around, and sometimes they make it really hard to go do that. It becomes kind of an annoyance in a way. Alright, there's another pattern over here. Doesn't seem to be asking me to do anything there. I can almost get in the water. Almost. Ah, there's a raft. I see. Okay, let's take the raft. Let's go for a fun raft ride. We did do one of these earlier in the game.
How were they going to get across? That pumpkin could be their way to the other side. At least, if the pumpkin did not overturn, he couldn't help.
Don't overturn.
He was Stuffy's guide. And with Stuffy being, well, Stuffy, there was some concern.
So the interesting thing is that the narrator talks about Stuffy constantly, about how, like, you know, Stuffy being Stuffy, or knowing Stuffy, he would do this. But I'm not sure that we know enough about Stuffy to know that he would do crazy stuff, you know what I mean? Maybe the further you get into the game,
to his surprise,
he gets crazier, I don't know.
Their sudden joyride had Stuffy smiling, liking the view, and enjoying the breeze. Where Glitch saw the danger of overturning, this gentle creature was at ease.
Oh man.
Marvelous.
Definitely not going to survive this. Oh, it was a very gentle waterfall. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take the ride. How serene, how beautiful. Take a ride with Stuffy on a giant pumpkin in the river. Stuffy, what are you looking at? What are you looking at? What are you looking down at? Stuffy. There we go. Okay.
Stuffy looked pretty happy with their detour. Lots of new green, flowery, and unexplored. Glitch sighed. Maybe he shouldn't be harboring haste going towards the moon anyway. He tried to relax and to take note of their surroundings, enjoying what in turn became a pleasant delay.
All right, lots of walk-in.
What was this old rug doing here, blocking their way? No, Stuffy. It doesn't want to play.
Knowing Stuffy, he would definitely want to play with that yak. Stuffy loves yaks. Oh, we're gonna... Well, first we scan him. We gotta steal his pattern. That's a definite. But then, we gotta kick him in the butt. So, let's do that. Oh, shifting. Trade your spots, dude. Alright, well, there was that.
This little hideout seemed cozy, but also suspiciously Stuffy-sized. Traces left behind by Stuffy's kind? Was there something lost that Stuffy was trying to find?
You tell me, dude. I have no idea. They say suspiciously Stuffy-sized. I don't know. Does Stuffy normally stay in a shelter like this? I don't know. It looks kind of small, honestly. It looks like Stuffy would need like another room or something. Maybe that's just me. Let's head over here. This looks like another loading area for pumpkins. But there might be another pattern over here. Kimberly, so it's kind of like dark giraffe color or reverse giraffe color. It's kind of what it looks like. All right. Where are we at here? We're at almost a half hour into the video here, and I have not found another head minigame here. So if we go up on this hill, we don't see one, we are probably going to call it. But
they seem to have reached a new area, filled with more of those large beasts and big trees. And what was that sound in the distance? As Glitch could be patient when he wanted to. There was no sense in hurrying, having a fit.
Wait, he didn't finish what he was saying.
If Stuffy was going to have all these things to do, he might as well enjoy it.
So yeah, this is kind of what I'm talking about. Like, they definitely embrace exploring, like, up over here. They're like, yeah, go up these mountains over here and check this out. You know, but they kind of make this look like you should be able to walk up it and go do something over here, but you can't. It's kind of what I'm talking about. Oh, there's that woodpecker. Let's see if we can scan him. Oh no, that's the one that we got that rainbow color from. Okay, so all the woodpeckers must have the same color. Oh wait, there is an ability. I don't seem to have that one. That was one thing I actually, on my mistake, I failed to mention too, is that when you're changing up Stuffy's colors and limbs and stuff like that, you can give him particular limbs that give you different abilities too. So that looks like you'd have to unlock certain feat to get over there. So for those of you who are really into finding all of a character's abilities in games, this is definitely going to be one of those styles of games. And I can actually go out on that right now.
Before them was revealed an impressive view.
Oh, look at that.
Sea of blue. To their left,
Cool whale
the rocky
swimming
ridge
around.
blocked Stuffy's way, but if they couldn't cross together, together they would stay.
Beautiful.
So how are we going to get Stuffy up there?
It's a great question. Truly one for the ages. Alright, let's go ahead and stomp this flower up, and we will collect this pattern. Iron. Yeah, I'm really disappointed that there isn't another Stuffy character to gather or head to gather right now that I have not seen just yet. Like, I'm a little surprised that I haven't seen one yet, because I feel like the first couple were very close together. Unless I walk right past them, which is quite possible. But with all of the characters that are lined up,
Didn't feel a thing when switching an arm or changing dies.
because you can see there's three
It was
characters
actually
here.
him.
I find it
Decided
interesting
with
that,
his
you know, that
eyes.
they
For as
haven't
long
gotten
as
to
his
another
eyes were
one just
kept
yet.
safe and unharmed, there was no reason to be alarmed. So, eyes are the window to the soul. Who would have thought?
Okay, there we go. Narrator pops in quite a bit, doesn't he? Excuse me. So, one of the things you can see here is that the abilities up in the top middle there are the same abilities that Stuffy gets to use in the game. So by switching out your heads and feet and everything like that, that is how you're able to get those abilities to use. So obviously, it would seem as though I do not have any characters or limbs that will let me jump over to that little island that we saw. So we can't do that just yet. So if we can sometime at any point find that, that would be awesome. We're gonna do one more little thing here, guys, because I just want to see if we could find this mini game, because I do want to show it off. We're gonna go down here and check out this cave. Maybe there's one stashed in this cave. Oh, we may not even be able to get over to it. Well, if we can't get to the cave, that may be it. Oh no, here we go. Okay. Whale is very cool. I like that the whale has the buttons on his back to sort of represent huge barnacles or something. That's pretty cool. Very creative. This may just be an unlockable cave. Yep, 3 out of 3. Okay, so we got all 3 caves in this area. I was not able to find the next set of heads. But guys, I think this is a good view to go out on. Yeah, like I said, what you're seeing to get a new character, a new head for your Stuffy, is like a DDR Guitar Hero type of thing where you have to match your up, down, left. I forget if it's up, down, left, right, or A, B, X, Y. It's one of the two. You go back and forth, possibly, but you're just matching to the notes as it goes by, and that's how you unlock other characters. But as you can see, that is Woven. Like I said, I don't think that this is a bad game at all. It's just not. I don't think it's a game for everybody. It really is truly, as they say, a laid-back exploration type of title. Very vibrant, very colorful. I love the look of the world. I love the look of all the characters. I love how they're all knitted and everything. But yeah, that is Woven, guys. So thank you for watching, and of course, I'll see you all next time.